All right. First of all, congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks for winning the NBA title. But let's keep it real. Would they have won the title if everyone was healthy? Absolutely not. There has never been an NBA playoffs that have had this amount of injuries to star players. Never in the history of the NBA. I would go as far to say if you were to combine all the star players hurt in the playoffs from all time in the NBA, it wouldn't come to the total that was this year. Let's be honest. If I'm a Milwaukee Buck fan, I'm loving we won the title, but I'm also going to keep it real and say that if every team was healthy, we would not have won this title. That is a reality, it's a fact. This will be proven next year. Now, is it possible that every single team will have their star player hurt? It could happen. I don't expect it to happen. So, next year, if you have healthy teams, we will not see the Milwaukee Bucks win the title again. But much respect to Giannis because this is what he had to say. So let's listen in.
When you resigned your contract, your extension, I'm sure it was with this in mind. Well, could you imagine it happening for you the way that it's happened?
No, man. No, man. I just, I couldn't live. There was a job that had to be finished. I feel like the Bible did not pay us justice. We give credit to Miami Heat. They played great, but he did not pay us justice. Like everybody was feeling homesick. We're a family-oriented team. We wanted to see our families, but coming back, I was like, this is my city. They trust me. They believed in me. They believed in us. Even when we were lost, the city still was like on our side. And obviously, I wanted to get the job done. But that's my stubborn side. Like it's easy to go somewhere and go and win a championship with somebody else. It's easy. I could go. I don't want to put anybody in the spot, but I could go to a super team and just do my part and win a championship. Still won. But this is the hard way to do it, and this is the way I chose to do it, and we did it. Fucking did it. We did it, man.
Jim on the front right.
All right, then. He did it. They did it. So, Steven Jackson, this guy is something else. I guess when all you do is spend your time getting high, um, you just say stupid things. He thinks he's a tough guy. Steven Jackson, you're not tough. Okay, let's get that straight. You're not tough. Easily, you would be knocked out. I'll knock you out, no problem. If you think you're so tough, anytime, Steven Jackson, you fake thug, you fake wannabe thug. You're not a thug, so just stop it. You're a simp who gets high all the time and says stupid stuff. That's my thoughts on Steven Jackson. Just a lame dude. Um, Giannis is on a super team. They have Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton. Sorry, that's not a super team. No, they're not a super team. And he's not diminishing his teammates. See, this is what happens when you get high all the time. When you constantly get high all the time and think you're a thug, this is what you do. You say stupid stuff. A super team is when superstars come together to play on a team. No one in the world would call Drew Holiday a superstar. No one in the world would call Chris Middleton a superstar. No one, not even their own family, would call them a superstar. Are you kidding me? If you were going to do a draft reset the whole NBA, and do a draft, when would Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton be selected? In the first round? No. So, Steven, it's not a super team. There's a difference between a good team and a super team, big dummy. So we look at the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis, 50 points, 14 rebounds. And we look at Lopez had 10 and 8 in the final game. Holiday, 12 and 9, 17 and 5 for Chris Middleton. And Bobby Portis, former Chicago Bull, 16 big points and 3 rebounds. So congratulations to you. Now I ask you, is this a super team? Come on. This is a super team? Are you kidding me? What Giannis was talking about, look at Chris Middleton. So, career 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. That is that's solid. You would love to have that kind of production on a championship team. He's not a star player. He's above average. He's a really solid role player. Like, I'll take him. I'll take him. But he's not a superstar. Drew Holiday, career 16 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Once again, I'll take him on my team, but he's not a superstar. So, I mean, come on now. So, what Giannis was talking about the fact that, let's be honest, he's talking about LeBron James and Kevin Durant. That's what he's talking about. LeBron James, he's done it the easy way, joining not one super team, but 2 super teams and working on his 3rd super team. Kevin Durant is on his 2nd super team. Those are super teams. Kevin Durant, superstar. Kyrie Irving, superstar. James Harden, superstar. LeBron James, superstar. Kyrie Irving, superstar. Dwayne Wade was a superstar. Chris Bosh was a superstar. Even Kevin Love was a star. Not a superstar, but he was a star. And who else? And now Anthony Davis, superstar. And they're trying to get someone else with the Lakers to make it a complete super team. But Giannis was just giving it to LeBron and to Kevin Durant. That's all he was doing. Because believe me, he hears it. He hears everybody say it. Giannis, just join LeBron and the Lakers. Do it. Go be with LeBron and the Lakers. Giannis, get your title. That's how you do it. He's like, no thanks. I'm gonna stay with Milwaukee and we can win a title together. Did it take injuries to every single team in the playoffs? Yes. But they took advantage. They did what they had to do, and they're NBA champions, and you can't take that away from them. And I've always said that Giannis is overrated, in my opinion, because he was being shut down in the playoffs each year. He was a one trick pony on the court. But after hearing what he has said, I have a new level of respect for the man. I really respect a man who can stand on his own and achieve something on his own. So my level of respect for Giannis has gone up. Now, he put up monster numbers in the playoffs, but once again, doing it against teams that were decimated by injuries. So the question is, can he put up those numbers? Can his team win next year if the Nets are fully healthy? If the Lakers are fully healthy? If the Clippers are fully healthy? If even you had The Nuggets had major injuries. The Jazz had major injuries. Even the Suns had a major injury. Who didn't have a major injury? Honestly, everybody but the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks were the healthiest team in the playoffs, and they are the champions. So, congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks, NBA champions. No one can take that away from you. Congratulations to their superstar player Giannis, who is a superstar, and there it is. So they're not a super team. They're just a team that won a title. Now, I have a question for you. In the history of NBA champion teams, where does this team stack up? Is it in the top half? Is it in the middle of the pack? Or is it bottom tier? Without hesitation, this NBA champion is in the bottom tier. This is one of the worst teams that's ever won an NBA title in the history of the NBA champions. I would have put them in the bottom tier. Let me know in the comments, where do you put them? Upper tier? Please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me you believe this team is one of the best teams ever made that ever won a title. Please, please don't tell me that. Don't do that. Do you think it's middle of the pack? It's just a middle of the pack team? Or do you think it's below that? Remember, think of all the NBA championship teams. If they all were in a tournament and played each other, be honest, where would this team go? Where would they fall? They'd be out of that tournament real quick, real quick. But anyway, um, that's my thoughts on it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And yeah, congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks. Good job, Giannis. Thank you for not being a simp lame and joining a super team. I know LeBron wants you. I know he's calling you, begging you, making promises to you, promising to rub your back, make you feel good. I know he is. But good for you staying home. So, all right. Let me know what you guys think.